want you to meet Mrs. Mary Cooley, a midwife who lives in Albany, Georgia. This is a story of how she helps people like Ida Fleming, who engaged Miss Mary to deliver her third child. People like Adam and Maribel Dudley, newcomers to Dougherty County, who bring their troubles to this midwife. In the county health department are doctors and nurses who help Miss Mary do the job to which she and thousands of other midwives all over the South have dedicated their lives, the birthing of healthy babies.
I'm gonna hold you close to my heart now in that good mood.
All these your babies, Miss Mary?
Yes, these are all my babies. Delivered about 1,400. Counting the ones come this year.
Here's my two. I'm gonna send you a real little baby picture, this next one, Miss Mary.
Why, you do that thing, honey. Lord, that Ida. Ain't nothing bothering her now. But I remember 4 years ago, she was so scared, I had to take her to the clinic myself. Back in those days, our clinic was meeting at the old building. Dr. Andrew had been our health officer for, I guess, just about a year.
Ida Fleming.
Little Miss Dixon always try to help mamas feel easy the first time in the clinic. Of course, I foretold out already what they're going to do. How to take each mother's temperature and feel the pulse. Every time a mother comes to the clinic, they measure her blood pressure. That's another way they can tell if she's keeping in good shape, or if she ain't. Things she had better do to get herself well, so she can have her baby more easy and normal. Ida's doing just fine. The first visit, they draw off a little blood for a test, and in 8 months they do the same. That's to see if the mother needs to take the treatments. Every time the mother comes to the clinic, she brings along a little bottle of her water for a urine test. That's to make sure that her kidneys is working all right. When our patient begin their checkup early like Ida did, then we midwives ain't so apt to run up against something beyond our handling. Dr. Newton examined all the mothers the first time they come into the clinic, and again in 8 months, and between times if they need it. When it come out as time for the doctor, she knowed already it wasn't nothing for her to be scared about.
I didn't know nothing when I first come to see you.
Yes, honey, but you knows a plenty now. Come on over, let's look at your baby things.
Mm-hmm.
visit my mama's ahead of time if I possibly can get to it. Of course, I know before I got here, and Matt and I would have everything fixed up nice.
Ago, a baby delivered by a midwife died when it ought to have lived. As your health officer, it was my duty to find out why that baby died. My examination showed that his cord got infected, and you all know what that means. Something wasn't clean. Maybe the midwife didn't boil her scissors long enough. Or it could have been that the dressing she used wasn't sterile. Or it might have been that she got in a hurry and didn't wash her hands well. Now, you midwives in this county have built up a wonderful reputation. You work hard, and I know how difficult it is to keep things clean in some of the homes where you have to go.
That's right.
But your record shows that you can keep clean. And when something like this happens, it's a warning to all of us, to us doctors, the nurses, as well as to you midwives. It shows us how very easily we can slip back when we get careless.
I've been doing the same thing about 18 years, but I still know I can slip if I don't keep checking on myself. These young girls who are just starting out, they have an advantage because they're learning the right way at the beginning. But you know, folks can change too if they just put their mind to it. If I stumble on my way, don't get angry, let me stay. I am willing to run all the way. Lord have mercy, who is that wanting me now? Now, if you want to talk to me, you had to come on in the house out this cold wind. Hey, you in that truck. You just well come on in, too. You people seem to be new around here to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, how far are you along with this pregnancy, honey?
About 6 or 7 months, I think.
What did the doctor say about your case, honey?
She ain't seen no doctor.
Oh, well, before I can take her case, she'll have to see a doctor. She'll have to take a blood test and go through an examination.
What's all that for?
It's for the protection of her and also her baby. How you know but what she don't need treatments? Maybelle, is this your first baby?
No, it ain't.
Well, just tell me, honey, how did you get along with all your pregnancies?
Our first one come dead. The next one dropped before she got far along with it.
Well, you just got to see a doctor. Maybelle, I tell you what to do. Come on down to the clinic Friday morning, yeah?
That's not gonna hurt you.
Course not. It's not going to hurt you. Y'all stop by for me, I'll go with you.
Thank you, Miss Mary. I'll bring her by.
All right. Dr. Newton said Maybelle ain't been eating right, and it shows up on her. He says every mother ought to have a good examination all over as soon as she thinks she's pregnant. He said Maybelle ought to start getting her checkup months ago. Poor Miss Penny sure got a problem on her hands. Guess that was just my day for trouble. Another lady there just begging to be my patient. But I most know she needed the doctor. Dr. Newton said I was right about that thing, and he showed me a danger sign. Lady's been having sharp headaches all the time. The doctor said being pregnant right by itself is no cause for a healthy woman to feel all dizzy and drug out. Lady's ankle is all swelled up. That's another bad sign. In the clinic, they keeps checking on 3 things: the patient's weight, her blood pressure, and her urine. This lady's clinic chart shows that she has been putting on too much weight, especially in the last 2 months. Her blood pressure has been going up likewise, way above what it ought to be. When you tested her urine, it showed up cloudy, full of albumin, the doctor said. Instead of water clear, like a well mother's. After Dr. Newton got through explaining all of that, then the lady agreed herself it was better to let the doctor wait on her. But taking a look at all the mothers that come to the clinic, them that have the trouble is very few. Now, the nurse is always advised with the patients on what to eat and how to take care of themselves. Miss Penny, she keeps a sharp eye for the puny patients, like Maybelle. And if they eat what she say eat, they mostly gets along okay. Now, I just didn't know how Maybelle was living out there, 11 miles down that hard-up road. Looked like Maybelle done forgot what Miss Penny told her to eat. But you know it's hard to eat when you ain't hungry and by yourself all day long. Of hers was a regular mess out there. I'd give her a box myself to start to collecting up her baby things. But it looked like Maybelle ain't thinking about nothing such as that. Still, it's hard to know just what a person got on his mind sometimes.